Give honor to the guy who's the head of my life
All right.
and the head of the church. Give honor to Pastor Duke and the new moderator of the Company Association.
Amen. Amen.
So we ask that God strengthen him and do what God tells him to do. And give honor to the deacons and mothers and the youth of the church and all you, my father's children.
All right.
Today we will be coming from the book of Proverbs, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 11.
Amen.
Proverbs chapter 20, verse 11. And when you have it, say amen.
Amen.
Even a child is known by his doings, whether his work be pure and whether it be right.
My Lord.
For a couple minutes, I just want to talk about the importance of your actions.
Amen.
The importance of your actions.
My Lord.
It is a known fact that even a child is known by his doings, whether his work be pure and whether it be right.
My Lord.
So I'm talking about the importance of your actions. Have you heard somebody say that you act just like your mama or you act just like your daddy? And have you ever heard somebody use the phrase like father, like son?
Amen.
You even heard it said that you like your auntie, uncle, or even a cousin. The reason people say that is because we're like whatever they did, you did it too.
Have mercy.
And whether or not if they were kind, loving, peaceful, rude, disrespectful, and dishonest, etc. Wouldn't it be nice if everybody was just like Jesus?
Amen.
Jesus basically wanted us to be like him. That's why it is important for your actions. The world would be so much better if we would just love like him, forgive
Amen.
like him. The world would be a much better place. The Bible says in Ephesians 5:1, be ye therefore imitators of God as beloved children. Be you therefore followers of God as most dear children. So what I'm saying here is that children behave or act out what they see. That's why we got to be careful what we do and say around children and young adults.
Amen.
We need to understand that what goes in their ears and what they see becomes a part of them, and it can consume their mind and becomes something they know. And we know that people act on what they know and without even realizing it. So in other words, your actions determines the way your children will act. It's like a computer. The information that is downloaded into the computer by someone is what someone else can be pulled out of the computer to use. Or like a parrot or a bird that repeats what he hears. So I'm talking about the importance of your actions.
Man.
So when you go home today, I dare you to play a game with your child, a game like Uno, Trouble, Sorry, or Monopoly, or a game of your choice. And I dare you to teach them the wrong rules of that game. And after you play the wrong way, play the right way. And I bet your child will argue with you all day that you're playing it wrong because you taught them a different way.
My Lord.
Amen.
My
They
Lord.
were trained the wrong way, so now it's going to take a while to convince them that the other way is the right way. All because of what you taught them the first time. This is why you can't wait until your children are teenagers and then try to raise them. It's called
Amen.
Proverbs 22:6 says, train up a child in the way that he should go.
Come on now.
And when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Train them.
The actions that adults make in front of children is very important, even in front of little babies. You can smile at a baby that's a few weeks old and that baby will smile back. Why? Because they're imitating what they seen you
My
do.
Lord.
Yep.
Your actions determine the way people view you, your reputation. Because Proverbs 22 says the good name is rather to be chosen than great riches and love and favor than silver and gold. The importance of your actions. Jeremiah is known as the weeping prophet because he cried tears of sadness because he knew what was about to happen to his people, and because no matter how hard he tried to warn them, they would listen. Thomas is known as Doubting Thomas because he refused to believe that the resurrected Jesus had appeared on the 10 other disciples until he could see and feel the wounds received by Jesus on the cross. We are labeled by what we do, and many times who we hang out with.
Come on.
And if a child won't listen, we label them as a hard-headed child. And if a child is known for crying a lot, we label them as a crybaby. Even little children have a reputation, but we have to be careful what we label children. What we label children at a young age or what we allow them to do at a young age will go with them for the rest of their lives. Proverbs 20:11. The text says, even a child is known by his doing, whether his work be pure and whether it be right. Children do not conceal what they are at an early age. Character starts forming, and a child is known as a good child or a bad child by the things he does and says. Only the rod of correction or God can change a bad child into a good child.
Amen.
Now, as I close, we got to remember the importance of your actions. Your actions determine the direction of your life, because Galatians 6:7 says, be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatever soweth a man soweth, that you should also reap. Meaning that you will eventually have to face up to the consequences of your actions. We sow in one season and reap in another.
Yeah.
And sometimes, whatever we sow can come right back to you
Come
in a
on.
moment. Life can be good and sweet, but one bad action can turn your life around.
Take your time.
Amen.
Because you can be driving your car and hear your phone keep beeping, and you look at it and see it's Facebook. People come on your pictures, and then trying to unlock your phone just to comment back, and now you done wrecked in front of the car.
Have mercy.
So that could have been avoided if you just waited to act on that action.
Yes.
Amen.
So your actions affect the world. Because in the beginning of time, God created the heaven and the earth, and everything in the earth was good.
My Lord.
Then God created man from dust and breathed his nostrils. Then he placed him in the Garden of Eden, and he told Adam that he can freely eat from any tree of the garden except for one tree. And that was the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Then God said, it's not good for man to be alone. So he created a woman out of Adam's rib. Can I get a witness?
Amen.
Then the serpent came to Eve and told her that she could eat from that tree. You see, some people try to convince you to do the wrong thing.
Amen.
So she ate from the tree and gave
That's
to her
right.
husband Adam. And Adam just stepped in and told her that she was wrong, but instead he chose to eat it too. Adam's actions affected the world. Can I get a witness?
Amen.
And as I close, man's sins causes his actions to waver and make bad choices. But I'm glad that God didn't have a plan. I'm glad that God had a plan, that he didn't want to leave us in our sins. Because God sent a man from heaven, and this man was known for his actions. He was known for turning water into wine. And he was known for raising the bowed down heads and giving ease to troubled minds. And he was known for healing the sick and raising the dead. And he was known for feeding a multitude with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread.
Come on
He
now.
was known for unstopping deaf ears and giving sight to the blind. But not only that, but he was known by another action that affected all of us. Because over 2,000 years ago,
That's all right.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yes.
That's all right.
Yes.
he was out on New Year's called Calvary. He hung, bled, and died, but early the Sunday morning, he got up with all power in his
That's
hand.
all right, baby. That's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right. Amen.